Hey guys, it's Molly. Thank you for joining me on my first episode of Fishing with Molly. So recently my dad's been really getting me turned on to bass fishing, and lately I've really started with using wacky worms, and I know that sounds kind of weird, but they work really super well. So first I'm going to start out with all my gear. Okay, so for my rod, I have an Okuma EVX graphite rod. It's 6 feet tall, 6 inches. And then for my my spinning reel, I have a Mitchell 308. Yeah. And my line, I have 8-pound vicious fluorocarbon. And then down here, I have a red size 2 fish octopus hook. And then connected to that, I have a worm, and on that worm is a Wacky O-ring. On that Wacky O-ring, I have a watermelon colored worm with Gary Yamamoto. It has red, gold, and black flakes. So basically, all you have to do is just get your hook all set up, tie it, get it all good on your line. Don't forget to wet your line. It'll come off, I promise. Then, when you have that, you're going to take your Wacky tool. You're going to slip your worm right into it, whatever worm you want. And then you're going to take one of the black O-rings, and you're going to slide it right onto the worm. Then you're going to connect the O-ring right to the hook, like that. It's really super simple. And really what you're targeting when you go fishing with the worm is really what you want to do is you want to throw it out towards the edge of the weeds, and you just want to sink it, especially if it's deep. If it's not so deep, you don't have to sink it so much, but you want to make sure it's by the weeds down lower so the fish can see it. So you're going to keep a little bit of slack in your line, but you don't want too much because you want to be able to feel the fish bites. Because they will bite they'll just slowly bite it. You won't feel it. I've done it a couple times, and then you feel a fish, and then you realize it's there. So anyway, you're going to want to throw it out, let it sink, and reel it in slowly. You also, every now and then, don't want it to sit too long, because if it does, you could have a fish on your line and not even know it. I've had that happen to me a couple times. I've just been reeling in my line, and then I pulled it up, and there was a fish there. So, yeah, I've really been catching a lot of fish on this worm, and it's a really good color. Me and my dad use it a lot, and I've caught a lot of fish on it, and me and my dad a couple times, I thought this was kind of funny, and we both caught 2 fish at the same time. Well, not like each of us caught 2 fish, but we both caught 1 fish at the same time. And it was really hard, though, because we had to get the net, and it was just crazy. But in the end, it all worked out. I think the biggest fish that I've caught so far was probably about 2 pounds. But I've caught a lot of them, and I'm really excited to continue fishing. And I'm really excited to, maybe start fishing tournaments with my dad. Well, anyway, remember, you can keep watching my videos on 520fishing.net at, it's called Fishing with Molly. Alright, see you guys.